What's going on? It's your boy Tony MC for TheLeap.com. Welcome to the Cosign series. I'm sitting here with my boy Jasiel. You already know. What's good, my dude?
My name is Jasiel, Dominican rapper straight from DR. Came out here when I was 6 years old, grew up in New York. Been doing music since I was 14, so for about 9 years now.
And I rap in Spanish, so if you understand Spanish, just vibe with me. If not, just still vibe with me.
What's going on with your current project right now? What are you working on?
Last year I dropped off Bajo Precio, which was my first mixtape. Now I just finished off. I'm like in the final touches of Rap Sin Reglas, Rap Without Rules, straight up hip hop, you know. And the other one I had put a little hint of, you know, the Latin flavor.
Yeah, I remember
straight
that.
up gritty, you know, life, straight up hip hop, you know. So I wanted to, you know, cement that because, you know, if people see me doing something else that is not, you know, like a reggaeton track, you'll cast me as a reggaeton artist, period, you know. So I wanted people to see that I'm a hip hop head. I just dropped a new Pound Cake freestyle.
Word.
In Spanish, straight up in Spanish.
That's dope. So recently, over the summer, you went to Palestine to perform over there.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
It's kind of like a funny story, man. I went out. I was actually working, you know, the slave shift, like we always work. You know, slavery was reconstructed. So I was working, and one of my boys hit me up because he saw me post shit online, and he was like, "Yo, man, you down to come to this competition?" And I'm like, "What competition?" He's like, "You know, hip hop competition, you know." So I was like, "Yeah, where's that?" And he's like, "In New York." I was like, "All right, you know, head out there." You know, I live in Bridgeport right now, so I came out here, whatever. I went to the competition. I see everybody just like people who don't speak Spanish, you know. So I'm like, "Yo, what am I doing here?" You know.
Yeah.
So I was with one of my boys, Eric, and I was like, "Yo, man, let's be out. These people not gonna understand what I'm saying, you know."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Nah, do that shit, man, do that shit." So I went on, I performed, and I came in first place, man. And I won a competition. I got the privilege to go to Palestine and, you know, just see everything that was going on out there, the people, the struggle of the people. It really affected me because it hit home, you know. Like I saw the struggle going on out there, and then I go back to my native Dominican Republic, and it's the same thing going on,
right?
You know. So I mean, not the same thing, but in terms of the political aspect, but in terms of like the poverty and stuff like that,
right?
You know. So I went out there, I performed in Jerusalem, Nablus, Ramallah, a whole bunch of different cities. The reception was crazy. You know, people really was like, they just happy to see people from outside come inside and show support for the Palestinian struggle. And that's pretty much what you know, that's what it was.
How long were you out there?
I was there for 12 days.
So it was like a 12-day tour, just going around?
It was a 12-day tour. I was going all over the West Bank. I was in Israel. So I was everywhere. You know?
How do you feel when it comes to like performing in a different country? Obviously, you're from DR, so going into a different country that you don't even know what's going on in there.
Yeah.
You know, how does that feel, bringing your music and like enlightening the people out there?
Honestly, it was like, it kind of made me want this more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I went out there, and it was like the first international country I performed, and it was like, damn, bro, like you travel just to perform, you go to different countries and whatever. So it was great, especially because my message is, you know, a bit political. I write a lot of about a lot of social things that's going on. So I mean, in terms of that, I mean, it feels great, you know, because people feel the passion, and they could connect with you. So right. I mean, when they see that you're trying to support what they're going through, and the reception they receive, you know, it's just great, man. It's great.
What about the other art? Do you have other artists that came with you on the tour?
LC the Poet, Mozzie. He actually works for Def Jam.
Okay.
He's like an editor out there, but he does music as well. M1 has been out there. I know Existence is Resistance is the group that, you know, brings the artists out there.
Okay.
They're trying to bring other artists, stuff like that. That, you know, got me a lot of connections. I came back, I did, you know, performances with M1, the Motor Technique. After that, I've just been in panels all over the country, Chicago, all over New York, I just everywhere, man. I just been doing a lot of things. Just talk about this Palestinian struggle, performing my own music, and it's been a great experience, man.
What do you have prepared for this next mixtape? What do you got in the lab right now?
You just gotta see what it is. Yeah. I'm touching on everything. I got like a Dear Mama track in there, and I feel like that's gonna be the Spanish Dear Mama. And everybody who listens to that track, excuse me, just says, yo, it just hits them, you know. Like I showed it to this older lady, cause I try to make music for young people, but I also, I want older people to connect with me too, you know. So I try to keep it, informative, clean, straight up hip hop, but something that everybody could jam to, you know. So this older lady started crying, man, and that's what really hit me. I was like, damn, like when I do music, I don't think, I just write, and I'm zoned out. But then when I see the finished product and the effect it has on people, it's crazy, you know. So seeing this older lady, she was like 60, and she was just crying. She was like, yo, that hit me because I feel your passion and stuff. So it's crazy, you know. I'm a Spanish artist, but I grew up listening to English hip hop. Then Spanish Roar had that little, movement where Tego Calderon came up. Tego is my boy, man. Yeah. I think he's like, he's G just because he's down to earth. He's not up there thinking like, oh, I'm this amazing. You can see he's humble. So Tego was a great influence, and a lot of English rappers mostly, like Biggie, some Tupac, obviously. I mean, the usual people that usually influence other people. But the main influence for me was this rapper from Spain named Not Scratch.
Okay.
And he's from Spain. He's big time in Spain. And I was like a 14-year-old kid. I used to listen to this dude, and he was social conscious and stuff like that. So his lyrics were crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was like, damn, punchlines after punchlines. It was just opening my mind to the world, literally. Like, I was seeing the world differently. And after him, me and my boy Bembo, we were like fanatics, and we just started writing and stuff like that. He's my main influence in terms of being a hip hop head, being lyrical. He's dope. Yo, shout outs to TheLeak.com. My name is Jasiel Rap. You can find me anywhere: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or Jasiel Rap. That's JASIEL RAP. You can find my YouTube channel, Jasiel 2012. Hey yo, fuck it, mata a cualquier palomo que me toque. Vengo a los fucking no como la record music con mi flow de Uzi. Jasiel puede con todo, yo sin nieve y tú eres lodo. Me cortas la mano, escribo con mi codo. El rap abono como bomba de tono, escupiendo chispas en el micrófono, dando pela como coto. Aunque pa' que lo noqueó, aquí yo vengo, yo soy para arriba y para abajo como un yo-yo. Aquí yo vengo, miles de letras, Jasiel penetra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo siempre gano bingo, a todas las chamaquitas yo de lunes a domingo. No voy a decir palabras, desaparezco como abracadabra, no me importa magia. Yo, solo le queda criticar porque no pueden igualarse. Le traen un revólver para que pueda matarse, darse, vayan a sentarse. No hay manera de compararse. Tú eres Pinky, yo el dedo índice. Desde mi origen se veía lo que iba a ser. Desde el vientre mi mamá sabía el potencial que iban a hacer. Estaba tan avanzado que salí con pantalón y poloche. Revolucionario como el Che. El tiempo estaba cansado y lo paré. Los cuernos al diablo le robé. Se los vendí a San Miguel por 6.663. Yo tú ni me paso de la raya. Te daré fin como el calendario maya. Ya se lo ensaya, para mí esto es normal. Asesinar en cis o en beats de la forma verbal es totalmente natural. Mis sentidos te dominan. No hay opiniones estúpidas, sino estúpidos que opinan. Después de esta ni se anima, que soy una bestia que come que adivinan. Mis rimas te riman. Yo te dejo vendido, que nadie es profeta en su propia tierra. Pues por eso vine para los Estados Unidos, men, apaguen el ruido.